Hello, welcome back to another episode of I Captain of My Ship. Today, as promised, I like to give you some uh, tips what you can do to be present with your children. The first question is ask them what they want to do. It can be quite simple, but it gives opportunity for your child to think, well, what do I actually want to do? So I'll try to ask this question and to make time to schedule it, whatever your child wants to do. Ask them what they want to do for step number one. The second one is ask them if there is a specific day, uh, what they want to make as our day. And if it's not possible to have a full day with your child, then take a midday or an afternoon or maybe after work, maybe have the Friday night or another night, what suits you the best, that you and your child make it your night or your afternoon or your midday or your whole day if you have the time. And make sure that you have this specific time with your child and plan this. The third one, do an activity that they love to do, whether you're good at it or not. So, for example, my children love to play games, and so we have many games in our house. And I also love to play games, but there's a certain game, Holly Holly, that I don't really like. So when I'm with my children and I ask them, what do you want to do? And they tell me, I want to play games and I want to play Holly Holly, then I'm not really good at it and I don't really like it. But if it's a question from them, then I will always say, okay, let's play that. So I'm also doing things that I'm not really good at and I do not really like, but um, I do like to spend time with my children and also for them to take the lead in the things that we do. So they can grow also in self confidence, of course. The fourth one, sometimes allowing them to teach you something. Because it helps building their self-worth, knowing that they're good at something. For me, uh, a few weeks ago, maybe already a few months ago, time goes so fast. My two youngest daughters, they came to me and they told me about Be Real. I don't know if you ever heard of it. If you know Facebook or Instagram, this is an app that's special for the youth. So my daughters 18 and 21, they are using this. My sons are 23 and 25, they don't use it. So it's really for the younger age children. And well, my daughters, they love it. So they asked me, can you also download it? And they explained me how it worked because I had no idea. How does this work? And they see me taking pictures and it's awful pictures, especially the first one. It's just awful. But they laugh and we make fun and they think it's funny to have their mom on Be Real. And I must say that it's really fun to do because now I also know more specific things that they are doing, and I'm aware of the things that they are doing during a day. So it's kind of fun, and it helped them to teach me something new and to help build their self-worth. So it was really yeah, it's really fun to learn new things. So look for ways. If your child comes to you and wants to teach you something, just be open, let him or her teach you something, that so that their self-worth can grow. The fifth one, turn off any distraction when engaging. So no phone, have your phone switched off, have your laptop closed. Make sure that you do not answer any phone call or anything that interrupts time that you have together. You can call back everyone who's calling you, but this time is the time with you and your child. And your child wants your full presence there. So when it starts to talk to you, you will not say, oh, okay, sorry, but I have to take this call. Okay, sorry, but I have to text this. Okay, sorry, but I have to. No. Make sure that there's no distraction. Make sure that you're fully present. No distraction. The sixth one, ask questions that are not open-ended. The seventh, schedule time for them the way you schedule times for work. So if you have a meeting with someone important, you schedule it for work. If you have a meeting with someone, you schedule it for work. Well, make sure that your child is at least as important as your colleagues and all your meetings that you have to make a living. So schedule time with your child. Please, time goes fast. I'm a mom of 4. 25 years ago, I had my firstborn, and now I'm 25 years later, and my oldest will get married next month. My youngest, 18 years old, will start to study. Different city, 2 hours drive by car, not possible to stay and live here in the house. So she is the last one who will leave the house coming week. So it's now that I look back, when I was in the middle, I thought, oh, it will never end, because I also had my bad days as a mom. But now that I look back, I think, oh, it went by so fast, like that. So you cannot imagine, but it will go by fast. And when you look back, you will remember the good times you had together. So make sure that you plan those times. And when it's an older child, you can do it together. When it's a younger child, you just plan at 10 o'clock, I'll read you next story. At 12 o'clock, we can have lunch together when you work from home. And when I have lunch anyway, I can also start to have a conversation with my child. So make sure you plan the activities also with your child. And they will grow up faster than you want. The eighth, if you're not listening to them, be honest and tell them. When you're having a conversation with your colleague, tell them, okay, I have to end this call. It will take about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I don't know. But after this call, I'm fully present for you, and I will listen to your story, because I really want you to know that I'm interested in your life. I want to listen to you, but for now I have to make this phone call, or I have to do this email, or I have to send a message, and then I can let it go and I'm there. So be honest when it's not your time to be fully present. And so because the children will feel the difference when you're fully present or you're not fully present because this email is in your mind, or yeah, I have to call this or this. No. When you're engaging with your child, you're engaging with your child, and you leave everything else behind. So be honest when it's not possible, and make sure you schedule time to be there again, fully present. The last one, for me, of course, the list can go on and on and on, but the last one that I will share with you, if they are having an emotion, then ask them, what do you need right now? So this way your child will feel seen and heard. So plan 3 ways that you will commit to being present with your children, and make sure that you book some time for this. I think it's important, and I'm really happy with all the things that Venu Keller shared with us. And I hope this really helped you and inspired you. And if you want to know more about giving space for emotions and limits to behavior, you can um, find more about my introduction workshop that will start and find more at the description below. Okay, that's it for today. Uh, I'll talk to you in the next episode. Talk to you then. Bye bye.